Check the mic and make sure.
Electron, man. Well, we're gonna do a little CB peek and tune and review. I got me a little Cobra 20 Plus that I picked up at a garage sale, I think, for $2 or $3, and picked that because it looked like it's in nice shape, and I like it. It's a little small, and it's like 1.5 inches wide by about 4 inches, or 1.5 inches high by about 4 inches wide by about 6 inches long. I mean, it's a little bitty old guy, if you can see the palm of my hand here. But anyway, I didn't expect a whole lot. I thought it'd go nice in a little mobile, but you don't have a whole lot of room like these newer cars. But anyway, for a couple of dollars, I thought it'd be worth a try. So anyway, I bought it and I fired it up, and I am totally blown away by this little radio right out of the box. It works perfect, by the way. It's a good functioning radio. Probably never even been installed, but tell you what surprised me is that right there. This thing's got a set of ears on it that really surprises me. It's no frills. I mean, it doesn't even have like a A&L or AMC or any of your noise reductions on it, but it's not noisy at all. I mean, it sounds like most of my Cobra 25s when you have all that stuff turned on. I'm rather impressed with it. It has about the only feature it has, you can go to channel 9 here. Just push that second, just the volume down, and it'll go to channel 9. And let's see if we got anything going on here. But yeah, I mean, it's got really good receive in it. See, I'm hearing stuff there. I mean, Skip ain't even running that good today, and this guy's picking it up. It's actually louder than that. I got it sitting on that. Listen how loud that audio is for a little old radio. Anyway, as you can see, it's got loud audio. It's crystal clear. I mean, I'm impressed. Kind of surprising for this small little package. I don't know when this is made. Probably, I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. But I mean, obviously, it's not something that's new. But man, if you come across one of these little Cobra 20 Pluses, if it works like this particular one, maybe I just got lucky. I say pick it up. I mean, it's got great audio. The ears are really strong on it. And here's what she's doing power-wise. Let me see if I move that over a little bit. But just stock out of the box. We're dead keying 1.5, about 1.5 watts. Hello, hello, hello. Swinging about 4 to 4.5. Hello, hello. And that's through the 10. I'm sure that's the dummy load. A little bit more. Hello, yeah. So it's about 2 watts. Perfect run little amp on. Hello, hello, hello. And I'd say right at maximum 5 watts, so it's doing what it should right out of the box. Really impressed so far. Anyway, we're gonna go in here and do a little peek in the tune. I don't want to mess with it a whole lot because I don't want to mess up a good little radio. This thing would be great in somebody's mobile that doesn't have a whole lot of room, and it's got booming audio, good sound quality. But let's go ahead and in here, and I'm gonna do a little peek in the tune on it. Nothing crazy, just see what we can get out of her. So anyway, let me go and get the case off of it and get in here, and we'll kind of look at what we can do as far as power wise and our modulation. Well, I went ahead and pulled the service manual on it. I actually found the service manual on it. It's got a really interesting way to tune the output on it. Where it says to turn it down to like 9.8 volts and then peak your loading coils for maximum, and then go back up to 13.8 volts and then tune it for 5 watts, obviously, you know, for the SEC and everything. But I've never heard of one that drop the power down to 9.8 volts and then tune it and then bring it back up to 13.8. And kind of an interesting thing. I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense to tune it at low and then bring it up and then balance it for high. But anyway, I'm just, like I said, I'm not going to get real wild with this. I'm just going to do a little bit of light peaking and tune with it. Let me go ahead, and what I'll do here is, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tune on the power a little bit, which I'm going to have to, it's got the wax seals on it, so I'm going to need to I don't know if you can see any of this or not, but basically I probably ought to disconnect the speaker, but let's see if I can get it out of the way here. It's long enough to get that wax seal off of there. Break those. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if I can kind of set this aside here and let's kind of watch my meter here and see what we got going. We're gonna go for dead key, no audio. Going down. Going up. Going up. Kind of want to see if we crest here. Okay, that looks like that's about all we're going to get out of that one. And let's go ahead and tune this one. Not getting a whole lot of change out of that one. I got to turn up a whole lot. I don't. I mean, if it's not going to tune a little bit, it's probably not going to make a whole lot of difference. It looks like this is going to be the one that really made the big difference. And we got this one. Not making a whole lot of difference. And then there's one more. Where are you at? Right there. And maybe a little bit different. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we gained about 1.5 watts on the carrier. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I want to melt this wax back down so that it doesn't lose my tune. Which I know some guys, they go in there and they peak these radio and they don't do that. You should always melt your wax. Wax is on there for a reason. There we go. I think I can turn the iron off. That's all I need for that part of it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the modulation and see what we got going on. Yeah, I bigged her up a little bit, didn't I, guys? We're at 9 watts now. So we're dead keying about 3, almost 10 watts. So yeah, we gained we helped it up. It definitely made a little difference. This is a hot little radio. And then the last thing I got to do is let me go ahead and generate a tone here. Where's my oscilloscope probe here? Let's see. We're going to go to test point 2, I believe it is, right here. Hook our scope up here. Let's play a tone here, which that's got a pretty waveform, and we don't want to mess that up. So let's see what if we give it a little more mod what we get here. See how my peaks are going up. See how the peaks are down. Peaks are up, up, up. Yeah, about right there. We don't want to splatter her out too much. Curves are still real nice. My separation still looks good. Yeah, I'm thinking right there's all we want to give her. Okay, sorry, I know that's irritating, but hey, it's the only way to do modulation right. You can't be going woo 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 through it and expect to get a good. Main reason is because you're not giving it a solid sine wave to peak by. See, hello, hello. How are you going to peak to that? Hello, hello. I guess my whistle's kind of close. Hello. That's all we're going to do to her. Too nice of radio to get too wild with her. The ears were perfect on it, so that all sounds great. I'm going to go ahead and get the probe out of here. Put that to the side. really, let me go ahead and give you a good look inside the radio too. This thing's well constructed. It's definitely, you can tell, old school. It's got a true audio transformer in it. Basically, it's just a squeezed down 25 or 29, I'd say, looking at it. It looks like quality caps in it. I mean, nice construction here. Wax where you need it. Doesn't have any of that stupid glue in it. As you can see, I sealed my loading coils back up, or sealed the wax back up so they don't get messed with. Basically, we're done here, guys. 502 is the modulation pod on this guy. I really only went up about maybe 10%. If I was out on the bench, I could have given you a more accurate one, but I could use the meter and the oscilloscope to set her. It's just I've been working on the bench up in my ham station because I got the antennas and I was wanting to test the receive, so I thought I'd just go ahead and peek and tune it here instead of hauling it out on the bench. But I knew I wasn't going to have to do a whole lot to it since it's functioning so good. But anyway, let's go ahead and put the screws back in her and give her one last try, and we'll have this little project done. This is going to be a nice little mobile for somebody. And I mean, I'll be able to sell this, you know, I'll probably sell it for 30, 40 bucks, and it'll put a decent antenna on it, and it's gonna do your trick, man. I mean, it's a no thrills, but what else do you need? It's got 40 channels, and it is a talking dog, I'm telling you. And I got it set up to where you could run one of those little KLM or whatever amps, and she'd walk the dog with it. Anyway, let me go ahead and stop here and put the screws in and kind of clean it up a little bit, and we'll do some finals on it. Okay, guys, we're all done with this one. It kind of shows you don't have to have a whole lot of stuff to do a decent peak and tune on the radio. Obviously, I didn't get in depth, and I'm not using my BK Precision, but I had a good working radio here. Like I said, I hooked it up to the bench here, realized, hey, good power meter and oscilloscope, and some tuning tools and a soldering iron to just loosen the wax on the loads, and we're done with it. You can go back and look at the video and the improvement we've done. Nothing's changed here. Actually, I don't need that anymore. But I mean, as you can see, let me see if I can get this meter here going good here. We're on we can bring her on up here. Head audio. Head audio. It's 412. 412. Calling out there. How about it, audio? How about it, audio? How about Skip Land? How about it, Skip Land? It's 412. 412, screaming that way.
Number one, come on.
Hey, thank you. Hey, this is one reason Oklahoma here. Where you at? You are booming in here. 30, 30, 30.
135, number one gone.
I got you 135, sounding mighty fine over here in Oklahoma. Mighty fine over here in Oklahoma. Roger, roger. Go, guys. What can you say? And if you noticed, let me go ahead and go back to dummy load here. Dead keying right about 3 watts now. We were dead keying about 2, a little under. Hello. 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 We're bouncing up in that 11 watts. Head audio. Nice swing. So we went from a 2 watt to a 4 watt swing, or 4.5, maybe 5. Let's say we went from a 2 to 5 watt swing to a 3 to 11 watt swing, almost 12. In fact, hello. Yeah, I see a little 12 bounce in there. So there you go, guys. Review on the radio. If you see one of those little Cobra 20s, pick it up. I'm impressed. First one I've ever had, and it's unique. Kind of interesting on the wires. If you get one of these, it's got 3. It's got a red, a orange, and a black, and it's like the red's for constant power and the orange is for memory. I don't know why you need memory on this thing. I'd hook it up to a cigarette lighter and hook the orange and red together and the black and go with it. I mean, it's 40 channel. What do you need memory for? I mean, turn it on. It's click, click, click. You're there. But anyway, super cool little radio. I love that it's front mount. I mean, this is going nice, stashed in between the seat. You know, you could put this about anywhere, and I mean, as you heard, it's got strong audio. I mean, it's
nothing but my driver. Hey, nothing but nasty. Little all the guys know is nothing but a driver. Well, not nasty. Number one, God.
Tell me that's not strong audio. Good little radio, guys. heck of a bargain for what I paid for it. Like I said, if you find one of these at secondhand market, it peaks up nice. I mean, you get some of this newer stuff, you can't even tune it. I mean, you're pretty much, it's all SMT, and you're stuck with what you got. Something like this, I mean, I could have went wild with it. I went really conservative, and I basically got a 3 swinging 12, about a solid 100% good audio with no clips on the top. So this will be a talking radio, I guarantee you. Anyway, guys, hopefully I'm not rattling on too much. I thought you might enjoy a little CB tune. I hadn't done one in a while. Got a couple more on the line too that we're going to go back to. I also got a Galaxy Saturn I need to get in here and do a repair on. I might go ahead and do a video on that. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, join my channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit that bell so you know when the next cool video is coming out. Have a great day. This is the Electron Man.